Welcome to Home with Justin. Begin by reading the space as an outdoor room. Notice the strong horizontal lines, the bench, the deck, the fence, and how they frame the view. Think in terms of zones. A seating zone for relaxing and entertaining, a planting zone for privacy and softness, and circulation space for access and maintenance. Measure the width and depth so seating proportions are comfortable and pathways remain clear. Observe light patterns through the day. How much morning sun filters through leaves when the area is in shade, and where direct afternoon sun might hit. Those observations determine plant choices and where to place cushions, rugs, and lanterns. Prioritize comfort and durability in furniture and textiles. The built-in bench in the photo is a great model, sturdy, space-efficient, and integrated into the architecture. Choose outdoor cushions made from fade-resistant, quick-drying fabrics and dense foam that resists moisture. Add a low coffee table or nested tables for convenience, and keep lightweight poofs or folding chairs on hand for extra seating. Opt for materials suited to the climate. Teak or cedar for warmth and rot resistance, powder-coated metal for modern durability, and synthetic wicker for low maintenance. Keep cushion storage in mind. An outdoor box or small waterproof cabinet prolongs fabric life and keeps the space tidy. Design planting for shade and layered texture. This garden thrives on cool, filtered light, so select plants that relish shade or part shade. Start with a backbone of evergreen or semi-evergreen shrubs to provide year-round privacy, boxwood, small hollies, or dwarf conifers where appropriate. Layer in mid-height shade lovers like hostas, heuchera, ferns, and astilbe for foliage contrast and seasonal bloom. Use trailing ground covers or low grasses at the edge of planters to soften the hard lines and create a lush foreground. Repeat a handful of species at intervals to create rhythm and cohesion along the border. Choose containers and planters that match scale and style. Long rectangular planters are perfect for narrow spaces, offering depth for roots while keeping pathways clear. Pick materials that withstand moisture and temperature changes. Fiberglass and composite planters are lightweight and durable, while stone or glazed ceramics have mass and timeless charm. Ensure every planter has drainage holes, and use a high-quality potting mix amended with compost for steady nutrition. For deeper-rooted shrubs, select planters at least 18 to 24 inches deep. For herbs and perennials, 10 to 14 inches is often enough. Manage soil and irrigation simply and effectively. In narrow urban plots, raised planters or ringed beds are often necessary. Fill them with a mix of good topsoil, compost, and a moisture-retentive amendment for balance. For watering, consider a drip irrigation line or soaker hose under mulch to deliver water where roots need it while keeping foliage dry and minimizing waste. Use a simple timer to reduce guesswork. For containers, water deeply until it runs from drainage holes. In hot spells, check moisture daily. Mulch surface soil with compost or shredded bark to conserve moisture, and feed the soil as it breaks down. Plan lighting to extend use into evening. Soft, layered lighting creates atmosphere without glare. String lanterns or paper globes in the canopy for playful, diffused light. Add a few recessed deck lights or low-wattage LED strips beneath bench edges for subtle underlighting that improves safety. Place 1 or 2 accent uplights to highlight specimen plants or the texture of the fence. If electricity is limited, high-quality solar path lights and rechargeable LED lanterns provide flexibility and reduce wiring. Address privacy, screening, and vertical interest. The fence in the scene is a warm wooden backdrop. Add climbers or train vines on trellis sections to soften the plane and add seasonal interest. Jasmine, clematis, or bougainvillea in warmer climates, and climbing hydrangea or honeysuckle in temperate zones. For immediate green screening, use tall narrow pots with columnar shrubs or pleached small trees that fit tight footprints. Layering with plants at different heights creates depth and blocks sightlines without feeling closed in. Adopt a maintenance routine that fits real life. Small spaces look great with short, regular care. Spend 15 to 30 minutes weekly checking moisture, deadheading spent blooms, sweeping leaves, and fluffing cushions. Prune lightly after flowering to keep shapes tidy, and divide or refresh perennials every 2 to 3 years to maintain vigor. For containers, top up potting mix annually and replace a portion of the mix every 2 to 3 years to prevent compaction and depletion. Keep a small toolkit, pruners, hand trowel, gloves, in a nearby box or cupboard for quick access. Work within a budget by phasing improvements and using propagation. Start with one long planter and a set of cushions, then expand. Propagate favorite perennials by division to fill planters affordably, and take softwood cuttings from shrubs for quick rooting. Shop for end-of-season sales or local plant swaps to broaden the palette economically. Reuse and repurpose. An old wooden bench can become planter legs. An antique tea table can be transformed into a low potting bench. Solve common small garden problems with practical fixes. If the area feels too enclosed, lift sightlines with lighter, smaller scale furniture and reduce dense, tall planting near seating. If containers dry out quickly, group pots to create a communal microclimate, add water-retentive crystals sparingly, or install a simple drip line. For pest pressure, choose disease-resistant cultivars, encourage beneficial insects with nectar plants, and use targeted least toxic treatments as needed. If noise is a problem, position dense evergreen plantings or a water feature near the fence to absorb sound. Add personal and sensory touches to connect us to the space. Use scent deliberately. Plant rosemary, scented geraniums, or jasmine near seating so scent moves with the breeze. Include tactile textures, woven poofs, soft cushions, smooth wood, to invite touch. Keep a small tray with a teapot or citronella candle handy for evenings, and a low basket for a couple of books. A water feature, even a small bubbling urn, adds cooling sound and masks urban noise, while a wind chime or hanging sculpture brings gentle movement. Create a weekend action plan to start. Measure the seating area and planter space. Choose 3 key plant types for the long planter, an evergreen for structure, a mid-height foliage plant for texture, and a trailing or flowering accent for color. And select cushions and a small coffee table that fit the deck. Buy soil and a few plants. Place planters dry to test the arrangement. Then plant, water in, and place cushions. Install one string of lanterns for immediate ambience. Photograph the space to compare progress in a month.